through this lecture, inshallah. Now, number 5 is situational approach. Now, you can tell easily that we'll be talking about situations, as if we put in a student, he or she, in a situation in order to practice the language and learn it accordingly. And number 6 is going to be cognitive. When I say cognitive, معناها أتكلم عن شيء معرفي, and we'll talk about the features of the cognitive approach, and also the affective humanistic approach. Again, from its name, we're talking about humans, we're talking about feelings, and we'll talk even more about it when we reach that. Also, number 8 is comprehension based. Comprehension is فهم based. الapproach المبني على الفهم إذا جاز التعبير. And number 9 is communicative approach. When I say communicative, معناها اتصال, yeah? And this approach is widely used nowadays in the field of language teaching. Okay, now let's head for the situational approach. I'll just tell you some of the features about the situational approach. And as you can see in the screen, that in the situational approach, the spoken language is primary. Okay? Spoken language is primary. So we're talking about speaking. Now, there is so much concentration on speaking. Now, B, as you can see here, all languages material is practiced orally, شفهيا, before being presented in written form. So they are orally presented before they are presented in written form. Reading and writing are taught only after an oral base in lexical and grammatical forms has been established. إذا ما يقدمون reading and writing إلا إذا كان عندنا أساس في اللغة في التحدث before anything else. C, only the target language should be used in the classroom. So if I'm teaching English, I should be only using English, nothing but English. Okay? So there is no permission per se to use Arabic in the classroom. So if you are a situational approach type of teacher, you use the target language only. Now, D, efforts, كل الجهود, all efforts are made to ensure that the most general and useful lexical items are presented. Okay? The lexical items, when I say lexical, I'm talking about مفردات, lexicon. Alright? So, only the most general and useful, الأشياء المهمة للسituation, for the situation, الحالة اللي أنت تكون فيها, is only, or عفوا, are only presented. Okay? So, only the useful and general lexical items are presented. So, if there is a word that doesn't have anything to do with the situation, it's not going to be presented. It might be there, okay, but it's not given a careful attention, an attention. So, we have to know this about the situational approach. Now, E, as you can see here, grammatical structures. Now we're talking about قواعد, Grammatical structures are graded from simple to complex. From simple to complex. إذا ناخذك شوي شوي, خلينا نقول from simple present tense, and then we move on more difficult. So it is graded in situational approach. The grammar is graded from simple to complex, من السهل إلى الصعب. And in F, as you can see here in the screen, or on the screen, new items, lexical and grammatical, are introduced and practiced in real situations. Okay? E.g., for example, المثال, at the post office, at the bank, at the dinner table. Now, what happens in situational approach classrooms? That they picture you, a student, in a situation like at the post office, في البريد, or at the bank. Now, what types of, conversation would take place in such places? They will teach you according to that. I hope it's clear now. Situation is very easy, and there are a lot of people who are using it. I mean, a lot of language teachers who are using it. And I guess this is one of the approaches that we might utilize in a smart manner in our classrooms. And actually, students also enjoy it because they see themselves within the situation. So I do believe that, and I do recommend that we have a bit of situation approach in our classrooms.